Well, here we are. We're going to take these girls down to the scrub. So this is looking pretty cool. These are the ones we picked up yesterday. We've let them get a bit used to their queen, like the guy said. So hopefully they stay in their boxes, and hopefully all the queens are alive. But we'll find that out in another hour or so. So here we go, eh? What insanity. Oh, it freaks me out, this shit. Because of the little sticky bits of wire. Keeps freaking me out every time it pricks me. I think, oh God, got stung. But these girls are pretty relaxed. So here's our sugar water. I've already dropped the other ones down there, so this is the only extra one. Should have plenty, hopefully. Here we go. We're just going to unscrew this little bung here in the bottom and stick our tap in so we can put the sugar syrup in the hives easy. Hopefully we can get the bung out, otherwise that'll be crap. Oh, look, it's only just big enough. There we go. Anyway, I figure we'll just sit that on there. Hopefully we don't make too much of a mess. Undo our lid a bit. Cool, and then we're going to have to go behind the cameraman. I'm going to put them all the same size so we know where they are. Push down and tape a bit. Take out a little platform. Go under there so it's going to blow away. Turn our little tap on. Look at that, it's lunch! Here we go, here we go, here we go! And there we go, beautiful. Look at that. Lovely. In theory, the girls can run down there and then run back up. So, but as you remember, we only got one in each bloody thing because they didn't send them all. So that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? So I'm just going to take the frames out so we've got somewhere to drop them. And I'll just put them on this lid down here while we're doing this. Might as well do it all at once, mightn't we? Otherwise we'll be back in here again. Try not to trip over because that'd suck. So these are my other stands, my updated version of my pallet. But I got scabby because it's bloody $80. $80 worth of bolts. Everything else was free. And I'm like, I can't do that. That is insane. So my new version, after my expensive bolt exercise, I decided to cut a little chip, cut the post wedge out so the board could sit in the wedge, and then I just nailed them together, which was going to be much more cost-effective exercise. Anyway, $80 for 4 stands. How crazy is that? What is that? How good's your maths? That's $20 each. Isn't it? 20, 40, 60, 80, yes. What was I thinking? Should put some suits on in a minute once we get these two over there. What do you reckon? Ta-da! Look at that! They're trying to get us, boy. If they could get out of there, they'd bite us. See how they're sort of like making their little swarm cluster? See them hanging there? How cool is that? Well, I think we might put our suits on because I'm not as brave as the young American lads when they do this. Well, I don't know. I think I'm a bit cowdy custard. Or do you? Oh, actually, we might pull them apart since they haven't got stung, have we? We'll pull the rest of them apart.
Why don't you use what you were using before?
Oh, because that wouldn't be anywhere near as much fun, would it? That worked. You can't keep doing the same thing. So that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things, is it? I don't think they like the whole banging thing, lad. This could get very interesting shortly. I'll have to get one on my finger. Oh. Now, I reckon, since we're having such a good run, we might go and juice those other ones and stuff the holes and... You think? And then just do the whole crazy dismantle bit all at the same time. What do you reckon? So we've decided it's better to have a few frames in the box, so we're just putting them back in there. So we've been having a bit of an experiment, being this is the first packaged bees that we've implanted. So as per with most things, you do the muck around a bit until you figure out which way to do it properly. And I'll bet you there'll be somebody out there that'll tell me this was still not properly. Here we are with our packages lined up, looking all to go. So we've just got to take the, basically you've got to break this little seal here. Whoa! Because there's a few bees hiding in the tin. If we can get her out. I wonder if these must be purpose-built honey tins. No, I don't know. Something. Anyway, we're going to tip those few bees that are in there into the box. Oh, hopefully not too much of the sugar. Anyway, these girls will be alright. And then we just find the queen, which is hiding up here under this little pink knobble. I don't think I'd want to do this without my gloves on. Look at that. And then we just see if she's alive. Yep, she's running. You see her in there, running around. Give them a bit of a rattle. You know, just flick them off the frame a bit. Then we'll come back to the start. Yeah, the girls are all over the queen, which I think is a really good sign, because that's what the guy was saying. They hadn't been together very long, but it looks like they've accepted her here already, so I reckon that's a good thing. And we'll show you that bit in a minute. Just shake the rest of the girls out of this box. Of course, they think this travel box is their home at the minute, so they're not sure whether they want to get out or not. But that's alright, we'll just pop him down there in the front. And hopefully those girls will fly out shortly. Well, or they'll get friggin' cold. I think that's nearly... Now when you put your frames in, you obviously be really careful you don't crush anybody. You just try to slide it down, because they seem to accumulate at one end or the other. Just be a bit patient. If you've only got one hive that you're doing, surely you could take it a bit easy. For me, it's pretty easy to take it easy, because I just think about how much I just spent on the full things. Take that off, get that out the way, and then in here there's still a candy cap. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of candy there, and so the queen will eat from one end and the girls will eat from the other end, and then in about somewhere about 3 days they should get through, and by that stage they'll be looking for her even so, and then she'll come out and find her way around the hive, and then start getting the girls to build some brood chamber for her to lay some eggs. Done our installation and it's been really successful. As you can see, the light's just on dusk, so we're fading away quickly. Now we've got to leave them alone for 7 days at least, and then so yeah, roughly I guess next weekend or the weekend after, sometime or other, 7 days I suppose. It's, what is it, Saturday, so next Saturday. So yeah, next weekend, next Sunday, next weekend I'll come back down and I'll just make sure that the queen has got out of the cage and that they're starting to make a bit of a nest. And I mean, I'll come back down tomorrow anyway, because I forgot to bring the water with me, so that'll be right. And then I'll just see whether they're flying in and out, and that'll be cool and looking good so far.